Hi guys, I hope that you're all safe and that you're all well. Just coming on to do the Facebook card reveals for you this week. So, if you've been drawn to card 1, you've got the energy of the new moon in Capricorn, and it just says here your hard work is paying off. Capricorn energy is very earth-based, it's very loyal, it's very determined to succeed. Capricorn energy can sometimes feel that we have to kind of, well, what's great with Capricorn energy, I'm Capricorn, and it's like, what's great with the energy of a Capricorn sort of star sign is they will just give and give and keep going and going and going. They don't really have time to get disheartened for too long. So when we look at this in terms of your hard work is paying off, you might not immediately see results, but it doesn't matter. Everything is like a stepping stone process. Capricorn energy is very good at seeing how you want things to be, seeing where you want to end up, but they also see that there's stepping stones, there's hard work to get to that place. So they don't take things for granted. Capricorns can be sometimes a little bit impatient, but at the same time they know that to get to where they want to be, there is going to be some effort, there is going to be some intention required. So if you feel at the moment like you're hitting your head against a brick wall, or you're not necessarily getting very far very fast, it's really important not to put that pressure upon yourself and know that this is a process and everything will evolve, everything will kind of go as it needs to. I almost see this as a card of celebrating all those small steps leading to where you want to be. So it's like at the moment, we're still on this quest, as I know a lot of people are, we're still wanting to move. And property at the moment, for anyone that's looking at property or is involved in property, it's a minefield, and we have got a possible question mark link in the air of something that might evolve and might happen, but it's not set in stone, it's certainly not definite. There's loads of swings, roundabouts, ifs and buts, but we are still plodding along and we're in the process of doing what we can to achieve that and to find a fabulous new space that we can call a home, hopefully for like a long period of time. So that is an example of how your hard work is paying off. Yes, you've not got the end result, you're not where you want to be yet, but it will evolve, it will manifest, and eventually it will kind of come to you. So it's about not losing your head, not hurting, punishing or sabotaging yourself up until that point where we get what we desire or what we seek. Okay, so if you are struggling, if at the moment you're somebody where you just feel like it's never ending and you can't see for the wood for the trees, you can't see the way out of it, try and look at things a different way. Capricorn energy is very good at having quite a logical approach, and Capricorn energy is like an old wise energy. Very often if you're Capricorn, you feel older than you actually are, and it's about being sometimes able to tap into that higher place of power, that higher place of perception, and looking at things outside the box. So it's remembering that nothing is perfect in this world, and it's also remembering that life is a development of its own. Life is a learning, it's a process. We're learning from the day that we're born right up until the day that we take our last breath. We're still learning. So it's remembering that. So things don't have to be perfect, things don't always have to be in place immediately, but your hard work is paying off, is giving yourself that credibility, that victory, that success in between all of those sort of stages and spaces of change. So I hope that that makes sense and resonates for some of you lovelies if you've been drawn to card 1. Now then, if you've been drawn to card 2, you have got the energy of the waxing crescent moon, and it just says here, have faith in your dreams. So some of us have loads of dreams, loads of goals, loads of aspirations. One of the beautiful things that I get to sort of do as a reader when I'm chatting to people and when I'm connecting with people is you get a sort of snippet, you get a glimpse, you get an insight into how people live their life in some cases. And very often people talk about their dreams, their hopes, their wishes, but they don't always feel like they can be reached or that they're obtainable. And it really frustrates me. It's like I get a lot of people that say, oh, I'd love to do tarot, I'd love to read tarot, kind of fluently, but that will never happen for me. And it's almost like they limitate themselves before their journey's really even begun. And like with anything, there is a process to it. So yes, you might not be a fluent reader overnight, but if you put the energy, if you put the time in, absolutely, if you wanted eventually to be a successful sort of full-time experienced tarot reader, there's no reason why you couldn't be that person if you wanted to be. So have faith in your dreams is also having faith in yourself to go after the dream. We can all have a dream, we can all have a goal, but actually what I feel this card is really saying is have faith in yourself enough to accept that journey, to accept that challenge, that adventure, because it has to start with you. You have to give yourself permission to receive it. It's no good somebody else saying, it's nice sometimes when someone else can see that, your dream is accessible and it can become reality, but you need to give yourself permission to receive that in the first instance. And it's remembering that the mental mind doesn't know any barriers, it doesn't know any limitations. So you can achieve greatness in your life. It's about you actually, giving yourself permission for those things that you want to go after. So have faith in your dreams, but also have faith in yourself enough to receive the dreams, to bring these dreams into realization. It's all available if you want it to be. So I hope that makes sense if you've been drawn to card 2. Now, if you've been drawn to card 3, we're going into the new moon in Libra, and it just sort of says here, a new romantic cycle begins. Now, there's a few aspects to this card. First of all, with Libra energy, it's very balanced, it's very just, it's very kind of karmatic in the sense everything has to be fair, everything has to be balanced. Libra energy doesn't like any injustice or anything to be broken or any person or situation to go without or underhandedly. Everything's got to be just so, hence we've got these balancing scales. Now, a new romantic cycle, this could be matters of the heart, it could be a love interest coming to you if you're single, there could be new love on the horizon. This could also be, if some of you have been struggling with self-love, self-identity or self-acceptance, when we look at this in terms of a new romantic cycle begins, this could be finding a new connection, a new love, a new version of yourself and celebrating that, starting to see yourself in a new space, in a new time, a new light. So there could be this coming in for some of you. And this could also be creative endeavours. It could be something that you're passionate about or wanting to put your time, your commitment, your dedication, your energy into. It could be a hobby, it could be an interest that was a sort of hobby but it's becoming more of a career. So it could be passion for something that really makes you feel connected, that really makes you feel alive. But there's great times to sort of receive something really exciting, really wholesome, something that's going to feel really kind of connected to your heart-based center here. So great card coming in for you if you've been drawn to card 3. So embrace that cycle, don't fear it, welcome it in whatever it sort of way it wants to present itself and show itself to you, and just accept that you're good enough to receive this. You're at a point in your life where you're ready to welcome this in, okay, whatever it might end up being, whether it's relationship based, personal self-love, or some sort of new adventure going on around you. So I hope you can make sense of this. I'm going to leave these cards with you. Stay safe, stay well, have a fabulous rest of your week, guys. Don't forget, if you're free on Thursday, come along to our Zoom session, myself and the beautiful Beta, also known as Spider. We are joining forces for our night of mediumship. We'll also be doing some tarot and some psychic bits and pieces, and we might have a bit of a locked off camera with a bit of paranormal activity going on. All the money raised is going to help Mind Bristol charity. We don't take a penny, we're just giving up our time. Tickets can be purchased on my website directly. If you're interested, if you're free, come along. 7:30, we say till 9. It might go over a little bit because we're not always great with our timekeeping, but it'd be great to see you. If you're somebody that wants to experience mediumship or a little bit of a private reading and you've never been in a position, or you're a bit unsure, you're a bit careful, because everything is for charity, this is the perfect one to come along to. So there are some tickets left, So get involved. It would be great to see some of you lovelies if you're free. But in the meantime, love and blessings, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.